Welcome back to the realm of the mindful madman. Um, Clearly, the setup is completely different today. I was out running errands and I'm waiting on something. Um, and I was in the middle of listening to a body of music, a great body of music. Um, and in the middle of jamming to it, in the middle of vibing, I got hit with some type of negativity from someone, just negative energy. And today, we're going to talk about how to deal with miserable people. And the main secret, I don't really think it's a secret, but the main way and how you do deal with miserable people is that you don't, right? When you're on a certain path or you're trying to elevate, the worst thing that you could do is give your energy over to people who are just miserable. You know, people who always want things done their way, people who are very close-minded and can't for a second open up their mind to something else that shifts their reality a little bit, right? Obviously, we all have our own morals and beliefs, and you stay true to your morals and beliefs, right? But I'm just talking about people generally that are they're just genuinely miserable. They're negative for the most part. There's a Bible verse that I love, and I'm looking around because I'm just keeping aware of my surroundings, so that's why I'm not looking directly in the camera. But there's a Bible verse that I love. I can't remember it. I just know it in my mind. I can see the words in my mind, but I can't remember it word for word, so I'm not going to even try to recite it, but I'm going to put it on the screen. But basically, this Bible verse, the way I interpret it, is that when something's laid upon your heart that you believe can change someone else's life or help them see just help them have a better perspective on things, or just anything that's like positive and genuinely uplifting to help other people elevate. And especially when you're spreading the word of God and you're spreading the light and whatever the Most High tells you, if you obviously use wisdom and discernment, right? Because some people are just use wisdom and discernment when sharing certain things. But if you were called to share something with someone and they're not receptive of it, you do that a couple times, and if they still reject you or they match you with negativity, you move on to someone else. Right? You don't entertain a closed mind. That's never something good to do. That's how you dim your light dealing with negative people. Right? There are people that I've just been around, and just from what I've realized, that there are people who they are just generally not happy with their life, right? Whether they think they can change their life or not, whether they think that good things are coming or not, it doesn't matter. There's people who are generally not happy with their life. And there's like two types of people so the people that are generally not happy with their life, there's like two types of them. There's the ones that they're not happy, but they're doing something about it, and they're like actually trying to uplift themselves and others to change, right? And then there's other people who are genuinely not happy, and they're just, the way they cope is just being negative and trying to push that on other people, because it's like, well, if I'm not feeling great about myself or whatever my situation, I don't want you to either. And you don't want to be around those types of people, because they will really bring you down. And it may not even be in a sinister way. Some people might be sinister, but others, they may be acting this way just out of pure depression or whatever, and they may not be purposely trying to make you that way. But being around someone who's always complaining, someone who's always negative, someone who's always seeing the downside to everything can have an effect on you as well. And then there are people who are negative and actually try to like throw jabs at you because they want you to be in a low vibration too. You can't be around that. And if you're constantly around people like that, let's say you live with people like that, or you go to work and you have to see those types of people, or like you're at school and you have to be around those types of people just because of your responsibilities and duties or whatever, then you got to learn to cultivate a force field of peace so they cannot penetrate that, right? I think that a lot of miserable people are also narcissistic in a way, and they try to kind of throw that on you. But at the end of the day, That's what I'm saying about becoming a shadow. Like when I say or like say like you gotta become a shadow, or you should learn to like camouflage or become a shadow, it's not like entering like a dark side. It's like being able to just disappear in an environment. Not like you are like hiding, but like detach your mind from certain things, detach your mind from certain situations or energies, so that you don't push that, or so that, let me see how to explain this. Detach your mind from certain energies and certain people who want to portray a negative energy, so that you don't succumb to that as well, and then you start becoming like that person and you put that on someone else. If that makes any sense, right? But yeah, I was just like, I was really vibing, and then someone just came and was negative, and I'm like, bro, really? But it's funny at the end of the day, because you know, when you're about to elevate, when something great is about to happen in your life, that's usually when temptation and annoyances and all that comes at a very heavy rate. Because they don't realize it, because they don't know that low-key darkness is upon them. They don't know that. But the Most High is about to turn up in your life, right? So you just gotta stay the course and endure to the end in whichever trial that you're currently in. But yeah, that's how you deal with negative people. You don't deal with them, to be honest. You ignore them. You turn your head and you do what you need to do. So stay chill, you feel me? Don't get too hyped. You'll be alright. Don't give people the power over your lives, ever. No matter who it is. Family members, friends, co-workers, whoever. Only the Most High have power over your life. Nobody else. You hear me? You feel me? Yeah. Alright, bro. It's the Mindful Madman. The sun is shining. My melanin is popping. I'm feeling great. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.